Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. And boy, am I back to talk about the latest Doctor Who episode, the Zygon Incursion. Whoa, this. This proves why Doctor Who is like my favorite show. Also, Peter Capaldi deserves a frickin' award. Anyway, let's get to the episode proper. We open up with Clara. Not Zygon Clara, but real Clara. Wakes up in a room, realizes she's in maybe a dream area, till she turns on the TV and realizes that she's seeing out of the eye of the Zygon Clara, who calls herself Bonnie. So she then realizes that she's able to control her. And so we see Bonnie with the rocket launcher pointed at the Doctor's airplane, and Clara makes her miss. But then she fires again, this time being able to hit. But because they got the warning, the Doctor and Osgood were able to escape. Even with a little funny part about the fact that the Doctor has a Union Jack parachute. He's like, I'm blending in, I'm in England. Cool. So, then we get to see Osgood and the Doctor after they've landed. And there's another cool part where Osgood's glasses are broken, so the Doctor gives him her sonic glasses, and she's like, isn't that kind of ridiculous? Like a hearing aid that helps you see. And there's even a point where the Doctor says, don't look through my history. You're like, whoa, told you not to. Which, by the way, Osgood and the Doctor have such good chemistry together. But so yeah, they go to policemen, and they realize that the policemen are Zygons. Well, then they get a text from Clara. They think it's Bonnie, but then it turns out to be Clara. Real Clara. And so the Doctor gives Bonnie a call, and Clara, real Clara, uses what little control she has over her own body, well, in the body of Zygon Clara, to help the Doctor find her. So then they also find that earlier on in the episode, Bonnie, who is the new head general person, took a Zygon that was comfortable in staying amongst the humans and acting like he was human, made him transform. It broke that connection. And then filmed it, and then put it on the internet. So they go there to investigate. They find the guy. The guy thinks that there was truth or consequences, and so he ends up killing himself, which is bad. Partly because no one should ever kill themselves, not even aliens. And also because now you've pissed off the doctor. That's not something you want to do. And so he goes off to find Clara, but is stopped by Kate Stewart, accompanied by two men in black, and she says that they know where Clara is. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Clara and Bonnie are having a conversation. Yeah, kind of trippy but cool. And so they get to talking. They realize that they have the same heartbeat, which means that they can tell when each other is lying. And so Bonnie gets Clara to tell her about the Osgood box. The little box thing that could end the war. And so Clara and Bonnie and a couple of Zygons go to where the Osgood box is being kept. And so then, cut back to Osgood and the Doctor and Kate Stewart, and they realize that Clara is gone. They get a call from Bonnie. Bonnie says, kill them. We'll keep the Doctor. And then Kate Stewart puts out a gun. Bam, 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 bam. I so called it. That was the real Kate. Because Kate Stewart is a badass. Just like her father. And so how she revealed how she escaped, which was just made up, basically straight up murder Zygon, like she did the two other Zygon. She does tell the Doctor, I'm sorry, I know you hate it. I do that, but I thought it was necessary. And so then, all of our main characters meet at the Osgood box. Or should I say boxes? Because there's two. Apparently, one is to help the humans. But if you pick one, yeah, because they've got two buttons within the box. And if you pick one button for the human box, it releases the gas, which makes all the Zygons go inside out, which was a plot point that they mentioned early in the first part. Or it sets off a nuclear explosion, taking out all of London. Well, the Zygon box, it either exposes all Zygons, or it locks them in their current position, human or Zygon. And so we see Bonnie hovering over the Zygon box and Kate hovering over the human box. Then we get a long but super awesome speech by Capaldi, basically talking about the troubles of war, how every time a war happens, what ends up solving it? Talking. So let's talk before this gets to be too bad. And you think this is a war? I have seen wars. I have heard so many people cry you couldn't even count. Referencing the Time War. And he even, without using those words, he basically calls Bonnie a bully. And he says, don't be a bully. And he gives this awesome, really long speech to where Kate closes her box, steps away, and says, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. And so he does a little bit more talking and basically convinces Bonnie to not do it. And also we find out the big twist. Both boxes are empty. Well, then Kate says, how can we live on knowing that both boxes are empty now? And he's like, you didn't remember the last 4 times, which means that this has happened 4 times before. Implication is with Zygons, but I'm thinking it could also reference other alien races, maybe. I don't know. Probably just Zygons. Still, wow. And so, our episode ends with the well, it starts to end with the doctor saying goodbye to Osgood, and he ends up there now too. How is this? Bonnie has decided to pick up the Osgood legacy. And so now they're both Osgood. Bonnie is no more. And they hint at the fact that we will eventually find out who the Osgood that we've been following through this whole 2-parter. Find out if she's really a Zygon or human. But frankly, at this point, I don't care. But then we actually end with the Doctor and Claire going off, and Claire's like, you thought I was dead for a bit. How was that? He's like, worst month of my life. I was only gone. It was only 5 minutes. I'll be the judge of time. Whoa. Which makes me think that the Clara is gonna be so tragic and so hard hitting and gut wrenching because they have basically all but come out and said that Claire's gonna die. You look at interviews with Peter Capaldi and interviews with Stephen Moffat, showrunner. It looks like basically Claire's gonna die. She was supposed to die in the Christmas special, but she didn't. So it looks like they are gonna kill her. That's gonna be so hard hit in the feels. Which, by the way, I know earlier I commented on how good of a job Peter Capaldi did and how good of chemistry he has with Osgood. Sarah definitely showed her own in this episode. She was playing, Jenna Coleman was playing two parts, two totally different characters. And it was cool and it showed. And they kept jumping between the two. And there's a clear difference. So, I really hope and believe that she will have a really strong career post Doctor Who. I just hope that her exit isn't too sad. Anyway, see you guys next time. We're in the next Doctor Who. Will be the Shaky Cam episode. Alright. Till then, see you later.